Hey, what's up my beautiful people? Recently I've taken a break from my multiplayer dungeon crawler to temporarily return to my card game because I had an epiphany that really helped me improve my game. So I just want to talk a little bit about that and showcase my game. So as you can probably already tell, this is a tactical card game similar to Duelist or Chaos Academy for people familiar with those titles. And so far you can pretty much only summon creatures and make them fight. But down the line there's of course a ton of features and mechanics that I want to add, but most of them are very experimental and I'll only know if they fit in the game as well as they do in my imagination once I start playtesting. And of course, this is equally true of my dungeon crawler as well. But when I first started working on my card game, my goal was to program every card and every mechanic that I wanted my game to have, like battle cries and death battles, for example. And after that, after all the core mechanics had been automated, I would have started playtesting my game. But it makes so much more sense to playtest first, figure out exactly how you want your game to play and feel, and after that you can start progressively automating the mechanics of your game, which is exactly what I decided to do. It occurred to me that I could just make a digital card game where most of the rules are applied manually. If a character is buffed or takes damage from a spell, I just apply it myself by using these buttons. Players can move, attack, draw, and do everything else during the other player's turn, the same way you technically could in a physical card game, but of course in both scenarios that would be cheating. Some things are still automated, but I've stripped out pretty much everything that would normally be automated. I've playtested my game with some friends by treating it the same way we would a physical card game, and there's been features that in my mind felt really cool and innovative, but when I actually playtested them, they kind of sucked. They actually weren't very fun at all. So I did also save a lot of time by not programming those features. I've actually made more progress in a week of playtesting than in the months I spent agonizing about what features and mechanics I want to add and how I should go about programming them. It seems really obvious now that this is what I should have done from the beginning, so maybe some of you guys had already thought of this, but for the dum-dums like me out there, I hope this video was useful, and I hope it'll help you improve your game by skipping steps and features that are just not necessary yet. No matter how great mechanics and features might seem in your head, they're all experimental until you actually playtest them. So it's better to focus on making your game fun first, and after a ton of playtesting, you can start worrying about all the other stuff. Anyways, as you could probably already tell, I've made a ton of changes to the card game template that I had originally shared earlier this year, and since then I've learned a lot of interesting things about networking and game design and card games and stuff like that. So I've made significant improvements to my original code. So in future videos, I might be sharing some of those extra features and fixes that I've done. If that sounds like something interesting to you, then be sure to subscribe, as I'll surely be making some deeper dives into my dungeon crawler and my card game as I continue to add features. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.